Hi everyone, today we're going to be talking about, does the color that you wear matters when you go on a date? Does it set the mood or the vibe, either attract somebody or even steer them away? It's really interesting to know this, especially if you're into astrology. That's great. I practice on the tropical side, but obviously I do Jyotish as well. So that being said, stay tuned if color does matter what you wear. Hi, if you don't know who I am, I'm Sindy V King. I'm a creator of Calling My King. I help transform women to create lasting love through Vedic astrology, neuroscience, and transactional analysis so that she becomes the queen of love. And specifically, there is a case study as well that I want to actually point down below if you want to learn a little bit more as well. It's really interesting when you see like lawyers, especially going into courtrooms, and they're dressed in white and they're a defendant lawyer, obviously, and they want to be portrayed as a good person. I think the color, what you wear, matters, and it makes judgment right away. And I think a lot of the queens out there is like looking at my clothes, looking at my earrings, or looking at the color of my lip. It kind of gives off a certain vibe as well. The clothes that I like to wear, because if you're into astrology, great. If you're into the science stuff, I also leave that down below. But it does change the mood, especially if now we're moving more forward into like color therapy, even art therapy as well. And that all affects our mood. So the stuff, of course, the stuff that you wear matters on dates. But I also want to make sure that you are being authentic to your own individual style as well. But if there's certain types that you are trying to attract, I think it's really important to draw those colors forward. And this is the information I got from David McCain. And I'll leave that link down below, so that kind of gives a certain vibe that you're trying to go off. But he's kind of like described it a different way in either in horary or in astrology in general. He described the color moon is orange yellow. But I think in the Vedic, we kind of use the moon as more of the pink color or even a reflective color. But yeah, there's definitely different vibes for the mood. If you're wearing the color red or even yellow sometime, that could be representing even an Aries. That's a hot, fiery kind of color. That's the warmth color. But if you're like somebody like myself, which is kind of really interesting that I'm wearing green right now, that represent Taurus in general. So I'm more like the earth. I could also be representing, I'm very fixed, I'm really I like my comfort. It's really important to me. So all these like earth tone colors can come off like you're just very like down to earth. You're like your comfort, you like your nature, you like your neutral colors as well. But if you're more of like the Gemini, so you can be dabbling with different colors, textures, even patterns as well. Geminis are known for that. It's really interesting as well, because I'm also part of a Gemini too. So I do like to be playful in my clothes as well. But like that kind of tells you a lot about the personality. And you have to understand that Gemini is more of the intellectual. So you're going to start off a conversation, and maybe that's the type of vibe that you are. Being friends first is more important. Being intellectual, like sapiosexual, maybe like a Virgo could be. That's really might be important to you as well. But like when you see these things actually happen, even through astrology, which is really surprising, because just learning about Western astrology and horary in general, I have a better understanding of why these colors set certain moods, and like where can we find it, and what can we look for as well. I think it's just fabulous when it comes down to that. But yeah, and I think like during on a date, I think you should try out different colors and see what kind of like vibe that you kind of get. And I would write journals down as well It's important to do that because you want to have a reflection of like, how does I feel about this person, not versus with what kind of vibe do I want to make this person feel? Do I want to be like, you know, that girl with the sassy red dress on a date, or the top, or whatever that might be? There's a certain vibe that you want to draw with that person in general. And you know what? If you're feeling like a serious person, but also very sexy, there's nothing wrong with wearing black. And I know that black is a very popular color because you can cover certain spots in your body that is imperfected, right? You can cover those things up. And that's a great part about it, that when you wear certain colors, either it's covering it up or you're either allowing somebody to see more of your figures as well. It's just really interesting in general when we play with these colors. Vibes and colors in general makes a huge difference when what you wear and what you don't wear in general. Oh, don't forget to subscribe, and I want to hear about your story. If the color of your lips matters, the color of your dress matters, or even wearing gold or silver, whatever it is, just keep it always clean and classy. I always like that in general because first impression do matter at the end of the day. Okay, that being said, have fun out there. Enjoy some of the colors that you're trying to express with yourself here. And obviously, I will leave the link down below when it comes to experience like this. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Glad you enjoyed the contents. Give me a like and share and subscribe. The bell button might be helpful. Did you get a chance to check out my Super Queen membership? Because we go into deep dive of your love life and maybe use some practice and connect with other heart-centered queen as well. Join us. The link is in the description. I got over 300 videos on this channel, and I think I picked the next one is right for you. So see you there.